What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the Eagle, Charlie Edwards, 5'6", 66.1-inch reach. And he'll be facing Jorge Linares. He stands 173 centimeters tall with a 175-centimeter reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
And here is the Eagle, Charlie Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom, the WBC Flyweight World Champion. El Nino de Oro, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from London, England, a flyweight world champion, Charlie Edwards. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, here is El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
You get some fights saying, we'll fight on the cobbles, we'll fight anywhere, just give me a space. And that's what you get. It doesn't matter where this fight is, as long as these fighters can get into action.
Do your business.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Oh, what a punch! men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Left counter scores. We are both covered in sweat. Imagine how exhausted these two athletes have to feel right now.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Why aren't they defending? They score again with the left hand. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Trying to answer back. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive abilities. That left shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, the bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice job landing that left counter punch. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. That counter shot lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he fails to score with that left hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want. What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here. On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The perfect counter lands. He misses with that jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know the... And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job by him to block that jab. And he just misses with that jab. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He missed with that jab. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. The winner of this Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down her right. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without...
This is the beginning of round 6. Pulling off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. No power in those punches.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the fight, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared. Fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done.